Hello everyone, I'm Anas Al Ubaidi, and the topic or the title for this lecture or session is How Research Assistants Support Clinical Trials at Various Phases. And this lecture or session is within the chapter that is about Foundations of Clinical Research. And of course, this lecture is part of the Advanced Clinical Research Assistant Certification Course Program by CCRPS. Introduction. CRAs, clinical research assistants, are indispensable contributors to the success of clinical trials, acting as the operational backbone of the research team. CRAs, clinical research assistants, perform a wide range of duties to ensure that trials progress smoothly from initiation to completion. Their responsibilities span from data management and participant coordination to regulatory compliance and communication facilitation. Whether they are handling case report forms (CRFs), recruiting participants, or supporting complex monitoring processes, CRAs, clinical research assistants, serve as the connective tissue that binds together the efforts of investigators, sponsors, and participants. Clinical trials are intricate endeavors involving multiple phases and stakeholders. Each phase has unique challenges, from stringent data documentation requirements in early stage trials to larger scale participant management in later phases. CRA's clinical research assistants are often tasked with bridging these complexities through meticulous planning and attention to detail. Their role directly impacts the quality of trial data, the safety of participants or subjects, and adherence to regulatory standards. Understanding how research assistants support clinical trials at various phases is essential for future professionals in clinical research. By exploring their roles in data collection, participant management, monitoring support, and communication facilitation. Key points. We'll start with the data collection and case report form CRF completion. Research assistants play a critical role in ensuring the accuracy and reliability of data collected during clinical trials. This responsibility is foundational to the integrity of any study, as the quality of collected data directly impacts trial outcomes and regulatory approvals. Data collection processes. CRA's clinical research assistants gather and record patient data ranging from demographics and vitals to laboratory results and adverse events. This process requires attention to detail and a clear understanding of trial protocols. Example, during a drug trial, a CRA, clinical research assistant, collects patient blood pressure readings and ensures accurate recording in the trial database. The importance here: proper data collection minimizes errors and ensures that trials meet good clinical practice (GCP) standards. Case report form (CRFs). CRF serves as the official documentation of trial data, and CRA's clinical research assistants are responsible for completing them with precision. Increasingly, electronic CRFs or eCRF electronic case report forms, and of course, the other terminology or the name for it would be EDC, electronic data capture as well, the other name of eCRF, are used to streamline this process and enhance data accessibility. Example, a CRA, a clinical research assistant, enters participant or subject lab results into an electronic CRF system for analysis by the clinical team. The significance here: accurate and complete CRF entries are vital for regulatory submission and study validation. And here's a diagram on the role of research assistants in clinical trials. Participant recruitment and scheduling, or subject recruitment and such scheduling. Participant involvement is at the heart of any clinical trial, and CRAs are pivotal in recruiting and managing individuals who meet the inclusion criteria. Their efforts ensure the trial's objectives are met within the allocated timeframe. Recruitment strategies, CRAs, assist in identifying and enrolling eligible participants, collaborating with investigators to screen potential candidates. Example, a CRA uses a recruitment platform to find participants within a specific age group and medical history. Impact: successful recruitment ensures that the trial population accurately represents the study's target demographic. Scheduling and logistics. Coordinating participant visits and ensuring they adhere to the trial timeline are critical responsibilities. CRA's clinical research assistants manage everything from initial appointments to follow-up visits. Example, a CRA, clinical research assistant, schedules weekly visits during a vaccine trial, ensuring all participants complete mandated check-ins. The importance here: proper scheduling prevents trial delays and creates a positive experience for participants or subjects or the patients who are participating, which aids retention. And here is a diagram on CRA's role in clinical trials. Another key point here: supporting monitoring and audits. Monitoring and audits ensure that trials are conducted in compliance with the protocols and regulatory standards. CRAs, clinical research assistants, play an integral role in these quality control processes by preparing documentation and conducting preliminary checks. Document preparation before monitoring visits or audits. CRAs compile required documentations such as regulatory submissions, participant consent forms, and protocol adherence records. Example, a CRA prepares a trial binder containing informed consent documents and protocol amendments before an audit. Benefit: organized documentation ensures a smooth and efficient review process. Compliance checks: CRAs perform internal audits to verify compliance with trial protocols, often working closely with investigators and site monitors. Example, a CRA cross-references patient charts with the protocol requirements to confirm participant eligibility. The outcome: regular compliance checks minimize the likelihood of findings during external audits, supporting ethical trial conduct. And here is a diagram on CRA role in trial monitoring and audits. Another key point: facilitating communication. Smooth communication between all stakeholders is essential in clinical trials, and the CRA's clinical research assistants often serve as intermediaries, keeping the entire team informed and coordinated. Communication channels: CRA's, clinical research assistants, maintain regular communication between investigators, sponsors, regulatory bodies, and participants, ensuring alignment on study objectives and updates. Example, a CRA coordinates a meeting to discuss interim trial results with the sponsor and lead investigator. The significance here: effective communication reduces misunderstandings and ensures that trials progress according to plan. Documentation of communications: CRA's, clinical research assistants, keep detailed records of communications and agreements to maintain transparency and accountability. Example, a CRA, a clinical research assistant, records the minutes of a meeting discussing protocol amendments and disseminates the summary to all stakeholders. Benefit here: clear documentation serves as a reference during audits and supports regulatory compliance. And here is a diagram on harmonizing stakeholder interactions, showing communication channels, role of CRAs, and documentation, all towards effective clinical trial management. Another key point: examples of clinical applications. CRAs, clinical research assistants, engage in various tasks across different clinical scenarios, tailoring their approach to meet the specific needs of each trial phase and therapeutic area. Example 1, a CRA, a clinical research assistant, collects data from patients enrolled in a new drug trial, ensuring seamless entry into the CRF system for analysis. This ensures data integrity and supports accurate results and interpretation. Example 2, a CRA schedules participant visits for a multi-center vaccine study and coordinates with site personnel to manage logistical challenges. This results in improved trial efficiency and participant retention. Example 3, a CRA assists with audit preparedness by organizing electronic documents for monitoring visits, ensuring compliance with regional regulatory standards like the FDA in USA or EMA in European Union. And here is a diagram on diverse roles of CRAs in clinical trials. Another key point here, challenges and solutions. Despite their essential role, CRAs face several challenges in clinical trials, from tight timelines to strict regulatory requirements. However, innovative strategies and technological solutions help address these challenges effectively. Managing tight timelines with multiple tasks competing for attention, CRAs, clinical research assistants, must master time management and prioritize effectively. The solution here: create detailed schedules and utilize project management software to stay on track, ensuring data accuracy amid complexities. Large data sets within some trials increase the potential for errors. Solution: use advanced data tools like electronic data capture (EDC), which is the electronic case report form, for instance, systems to automate data collection and validation. Maintaining participant engagement. Long-term trials can lead to participant drop-off, compromising outcomes. Solution: provide regular updates and incentives to keep participants or subjects motivated. Closing thoughts. The role of clinical research assistants in clinical trials cannot be overstated. By managing data collection, participant coordination, compliance checks, and communication, CRAs, clinical research assistants, ensure that trials operate efficiently and meet regulatory standards. Aspiring CRAs must cultivate strong attention to detail, organizational skills, and a deep understanding of clinical trial processes. Through their efforts, CRAs not only contribute to the success of individual trials, but also advance the field of clinical research, improving medical outcomes and patient care on a global scale. And here is a diagram on overcoming challenges in clinical trials. Next, we have the summary tables. Here we have table on key responsibilities of clinical research assistants, table on key elements of data collection and CRF completion, table on challenges and mitigations in participant coordination, table on key contributions to monitoring and audits, table on advances and tools enhancing CRA functions, then application table, as we have scenario, key principle applied, key actions, timeline, what to watch out for. Next, we have the MCQs, or multiple choice questions, in order to revise what we have covered through this lecture. Question 1. What is the primary responsibility of a clinical research assistant, CRA, during data collection? Would be B, definitely, gathering and recording accurate trial data. B, as CRAs are tasked with collecting and recording data accurately to ensure the integrity and reliability of the clinical trials. Or of the clinical trial. This includes vitals, lab results, and other trial-specific data which are essential for meeting GCP, good clinical practice standards. Question 2. Why are case report form CRFs critical in clinical trials? As C is the answer, they serve as official documentation of trial data. CRFs are the backbone of trial documentation, capturing all relevant participant data for analysis and regulatory review. As accurate CRF completion is vital for both the validity of the study and its compliance with regulatory requirements. Question 3. What strategy can CRAs use to overcome recruitment challenges in clinical trials? Well, we have B, utilizing social media and community outreach, as digital recruitment tools and targeted community campaigns effectively identify diverse and eligible participants or subjects, or let's say eligible potential subjects, enhancing both the trial population's representativeness and recruitment efficiency. Question 4. How do CRAs, clinical research assistants, assist in monitoring and audits? B, by preparing trial documentation and ensuring compliance. As CRAs compile and organize documents such as informed consent forms, participant charts, and protocol amendments, they also perform internal compliance checks, ensuring smooth audits and aligning with regulatory requirements. Question 5. Which technological tool has significantly improved CRA data management processes? Would be B, electronic data capture EDC systems, the electronic case report form systems, ECRF systems. B, as EDC systems streamline data entry, improve accuracy, and automate repetitive tasks, ensuring high quality data management while reducing the likelihood of errors. These systems enhance efficiency and are audit friendly. And here we come to end of this lecture. Thank you very much and goodbye.